mental health. And this is the poem that started the whole journey for me. It's called I Only Wanted to Write. I only wanted to write. Pick up my pen, bleed all over the crisp white page, which is identical to jumping in front of a moving train or slitting my wrist wide open, only cleaner. Still feel the pain of every word, taste every vowel like salty tears that poured into my open wound. Cut deep into my flesh like words sometimes do, like razors sometimes do. No, like words sometimes do. I only wanted to write, to have someone read every single tear I've ever cried, feel every isolated moment when I died, pulled the trigger inside my own head 1,000 times, but I put it all on paper, on plain white paper, and it didn't matter how it spilled out, how it splattered onto the page, how nasty the words tasted coming out of my mouth. There was no need to pretend, to fake a smile, to act happy, just write. Use my words until it all became clear. I only wanted to gather all this hurt and put emotion into language. Turn these bitter bruises into vernacular that could speak for the scars that are tattooed onto my heart. Etched into my fingers, blazed into my jaw, burned into my memory like old movies I know by heart. I only wanted to write, to define every sinking feeling that ever pierced through my soul, like broken bottles, like charred glass, like disappointments, like all those wrong lovers, like words that splintered underneath my skin, like endings that never got to see a new day. I only wanted to write, to start a conversation about people who are suffering, who are agonizing down to their core and can't find one blank sheet of paper to spell out all the woundedness, all the all torn up about itness, all the absolutely crushedness, all the no explanation for why I feel this way-ness. I only wanted to write for them, for all those people who wanted to die but chose to stick a gun in their mouth, hang a sheet from the ceiling fan, take a handful of pills, jump off a bridge, sit in a car inside their own garage, tasting fumes until I only wanted to write for them, for all those people who never learned to write, to spell out their anxiety with adverbs and adjectives, document their distress with nouns and pronouns, transcribe their discomfort with letters that grew into words, that changed into phrases, that morphed into sentences, that turned into poetry, that transposed into life. I only wanted to write for them. And so, every time I feel battered on the inside, every time loneliness starts to creep up inside of me, wrap its ugly arms around me, I will write. I will scribble out the hurt like I am unmasking some new dialect. I will write like I just chose the prize behind door number 3.
All right.
I will write like the universe is waiting for my gift to be unwrapped. I will write when there's no paper in sight. I will write if I can't find a pen win. If I have to etch letters into the side of a cement wall with a rock, I will write for all those people who looked like they had everything going, but couldn't find the words and chose to kill themselves instead.
What? That was a DMV. Look at her. Look at Marla over Baltimore. She said she's going to write. All of y'all can take that into consideration. Love Poet 18. She's going to write. On deck, we have Muriel. Up next, put your hands together for